What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with a review for Life After Lockup Season 3, Episode number 28. The episode was titled Inmates and Playdates. Now, you guys, I just woke up, so bear with me, but we're going to get through this review. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? All right, you guys, let's start up with the dummy, Shawn and Destiny. So you guys know in the last episode, it was the question of, is the Destiny going to show up to, her court date? Her sister Brittany was there and Shawn was there as well. So we do eventually see, Destiny, she pulls up to the courthouse in Shawn's. Now, Shawn keeps saying that this is his car, but in one scene, I saw the keys that Destiny was holding to the car. That's a rental car, and I know that better than anybody because I worked in a rental industry. I worked for Hertz for almost 3 years, and the rental companies, they have the little things. Actually, that was a Hertz car. To be honest with you, that was a Hertz car because I was looking at the little fob that they have on there, to be able to identify which car is which. So when she sees Shawn, she's upset, and she tells Shawn like leave, and when she comes out, for him not to be there. And then I'm thinking to myself again, but you're in this car that this man is renting, number one, and then number two, you have his credit card. So I'm confused how you think he's just gonna up and leave, but okay, Destiny. So Destiny goes into court, and then 30 minutes later, she comes back out. And, Shawn is still there, so she's still upset. The thing that, is ironic and funny to me with Destiny is she talks about the fact that Shawn lies, but I'm like, but you're lying as well. So neither one of you are, squeaky clean. And, Shawn actually called her out about being engaged, and Destiny was quiet as a church mouse. I'm like, oh, that's what got you quiet. Wow. So we also do find out that Destiny, with the court date, they gave her they postponed it. So she doesn't know what's going to happen. So she's going to be in the same situation again. And that is really it for Shawn and Destiny in this episode. Shall we move on? All right, guys. Next up, a couple who I didn't think I would ever see again. Christiana and John. All I can say with this whole scene with Christiana and John is, well, not even Christiana, it's John, Tara, and her mom, Tammy, is ew. That's all I can say. First of all, like I said, I never want to see John again, him and his fake Native American. And then he's, so first of all, they showed us him with his shirt off. I'm like, ew. John, a shirt is your best friend. That's all I gotta say. So while John is in the room, his sister, that's even questionable. Because they got married on the back of his truck, so this marriage is not legal. But Tara comes in there, and Tara has just a towel wrapped around her because she just got out of the shower. Hold on, you guys. My bad, you guys. My little cousin just texted me, so, what was I finna say? Lost my train of thought. I should have put this on Do Not Disturb. Or actually, airplane mode. But whatever. So yeah, Tara, the sister, she came in there with the towel on, and she's flirting with John, and I'm just like, ew. First of all, what do y'all see in him? The thing with John is that wart that's on the side of his face, it's nasty. and then his teeth are bad too. So, he gets a phone call from Christiana, and, Christiana's like, I'm going to be getting out of jail in about a month, John. I can't wait to suck your dick. I was like, ugh. And when she said she can't wait to suck his dick, I was like, that is just nasty, man. There's a lot of things that I would go for. That ain't one of them. And then, when I'm looking at, I'm looking at the whole entire family, and I'm just like, wow, the meth. And, it's so weird because her sister just continued to flirt with him. Her mom did question that, but she acted like she was offended about it. But I'm like, girl, you are flirting with him, like hardcore, and I don't know why. It's nasty. It's nasty. Literally nasty. Disgusting. Actually, let's move on because I don't even want to talk about it no more. All right, you guys, we got Marcelino and Brittany in this episode. With Marcelino and Brittany, I can understand Brittany wanting to help her mother, but it's like I've been saying for weeks now. Number one, Brittany, you have a family that you have to look after. You got a husband. You have 3 kids to take care of. You can't be running around behind your mother. Now, granted, like I said, I do get it. You don't want anything bad to happen to your mother. But your mother is a grown woman, number one. And number two, your mother, she's choosing the addiction. So it's not your job to try to save her. If your mother wants to get off the drugs, it's okay to give her the resources to, try to kick the habit. But ultimately, it's her choice and her decision if she wants to get clean. That's not something that you could, make happen for her. It's something that she has to want for herself. So, Marcelino and Brittany, they make it back to the house. So Cindy goes to bed and Marcelino and Brittany talk. And, Brittany is just talking about the fact that her mom got diagnosed with, did she say Crohn's disease? She got diagnosed with something, and that's what started her journey on, on the prescription pills. And, she said that at one point her mom went to Alaska and got herself clean. So they feel that maybe she feels maybe her mom should go back to Alaska and maybe that'll help her get clean again. And once again, I'm thinking to myself, like, I get where Brittany is coming from. I do. I'm not going to attack Brittany, but I get where she's coming from. But once again, like I said, this is not Brittany's fight. Brittany, you got yourself clean. And like I said, if your mother wants to get clean, she will take the necessary steps and the precautions to get clean. But I don't feel that she wants to. I feel she wants to live in this addiction. So then we see later Brittany talking to her mom about going to Alaska, and you can see that her mom is apprehensive. I'm like, exactly. I don't know why anybody, that's the addiction. I was just about to say, I don't know why anybody would want to stay addicted to drugs because that, it's terrible. But, I wish the best for Brittany and her family and her mom. I really do. But like I said, it's got to be something that her mother wants. Brittany can't want it for her. But let's move on. All right, you guys. Next, let's talk about Amber and Puppy. Now, I will say that I do feel bad for Puppy. And I'm going to tell you guys why I feel bad for Puppy. It's very evident and obvious that Amber is a lesbian. But Amber is very manipulative. That's what it is with her. She is, she's manipulating people. She was manipulating Vince. Now she's doing the same with Puppy. And then we also find out that, her ex-boyfriend is about to get out of jail. I'm like, you just using people. And with Puppy, she's just using Puppy for a place to stay. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Didn't mean to do that. So we also find out that, after the club situation with, them leaving the club and going back home, Amber and Puppy had sex that night. And I think it's, like I said, Amber is manipulative. She's, using Puppy. And I'm not cool with that. Because Puppy cares for this girl, wants to be with her. And I'm talking about that, you're the first girl that I was ever with. keep telling yourself that lie. You've been with women before, but whatever. So, yeah, I mean, she's just a whole lie. Like, I really, really feel bad for Puppy. You know, I don't want Puppy's feelings to get hurt in this situation with Amber because, like I said, Amber is no good. She is a user. She is, honestly, if you look at her, she is a bit of a sociopath. She cares about nobody but herself. Amber is a sociopath. Yeah, Puppy, do yourself a favor and break free of Amber. Let's move on. Oh, God. These two? All right, you guys. Chevelle and Quaylin. I don't even know what to say about her. She is dumb, foolish, silly. So this man cheated on you. Now, for episodes now, you've been playing all hard. Like, I'm done with Quaylin. You know, I'm moving on. I went on a date with this dude, da-da-da-da-da. You know, and you know, when he calls you, you got an attitude. You hang up a phone in his face. That was all an act and a facade. Because as soon as he showed up, you and your gums were seen. So Quaylin, he sat down with her, and you know she tells him, you know, he hurt her, and that she just wants to know that it won't happen again. Well, there's no guarantee that it won't happen again. The old saying is, once a cheater, always a cheater. So go into that with a grain of, go into that situation with a grain of salt. That if you accept the apology, which she obviously isn't going to accept the apology. But, you know, he says he's willing to work on it and work for his family. That part just keeps, it's the family part that drives me crazy. Like, I can't even say I get it because I don't. That family part bothers me. So then Maila comes over there. I don't know what she was talking about. And Quaylin was like, where's my hug at? Look at my lip. Where my hug at? So he hugs her. They go get on a ride. So when they get on another, I think it was a bumper car. So, and she said, go with your daddy. I'm like, girl, that is not her daddy. Where is her father? Where is Maila's biological father? That man doesn't have a problem with her having his daughter call another man daddy. Couldn't be me. So, Chevelle goes and talks to D-Mark. D-Mark and I are on the same page. Now, I'm not as invested as, I don't even know why D-Mark is invested into why Quaylin is there. But he did say something that I said. As you know, she was fake mad this whole time, but as soon as Quaylin shows up, she's all she lit up like a Christmas tree. She said, "I didn't light up." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Especially when they were going back and forth. You was grinning, harder than a Cheshire cat. So yes, you lit up. Again, I don't know why, but whatever. Let's move on and wrap the episode. Oh, God. Really? I'm in an episode with these two? Okay, let's go for it. All right, you guys, and then to wrap the episode up, we got Sarah and Michael, a.k.a. Forehead. You know, the one thing I will say about Sarah is, and it's gonna be shady. Did you guys take a good, long, hard look at her in her interview look? When she was talking to the producers, she looked like a witch with all that. It was all that dark makeup she had on, and then her eyebrows were jacked. Her eyebrows. Now I know you can't get eyebrows to be perfect, but at least you want them to match some way somehow. They didn't. This eyebrow over here, it had an arch in it, right? This eyebrow right here went straight across. I'm like, who did your eyebrows first and foremost? Because that was what threw me off was her eyebrows. It's just like I said, arch, no arch. I can't do it. So then, so Michael is still there now. If I'm not mistaken, Sarah said in her interview that Michael has been with her for about a week now. I'm like, oh, y'all have had time to have sex with you. Y'all have had time to have sex with one another. Sarah's not gonna rest until she gets pregnant again. I just feel that in my spirit. Sarah is gonna have another baby by Michael. I just feel that in my spirit. So she tells the kids and Michael that she's going on a date with Malcolm. So we see her, she meets up with Malcolm. Now, this was the rudest thing I've ever saw in my life. Now, I get it, Michael is with the kids. So when he called, why did she feel the need to put the phone on speaker instead of saying, you know what? Well, there's no easy way to say it, huh? There's really no easy way to say it. But what she could have said was, hey, Malcolm, this is Michael calling me. Michael is here. He's staying with the kids. So let me see if everything is okay. But nope, Sarah answered the phone and put it on speaker right there in front of Malcolm. I'm just like, you want the drama, don't you? You live for it. So, once she hangs up the phone, her and Malcolm talk. I'm so glad Malcolm finally broke up with Sarah. Like, really, like, she's always talking about, her family. She got to worry about her family. I get that. Your family comes first. But this is a toxic situation. And if you want to be in this relationship with Malcolm, you would have had a discussion with him, just say, hey, so Michael, the reason why Michael is staying with Sarah is because Michael ran out of money. That's all that is. Now, the one thing that got me with Sarah was when Malcolm left her at the restaurant, she got his wine glass and poured it in hers. I'm like, ugh, that is nasty. Ugh. All right, you guys, that's life after lockup. Like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification button so you guys are aware of when I drop anything else, and share this video. Until the next one, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear your mask, socially distance, and drop down in the description bar, go over and find my affiliate link. Also go over and subscribe to my planner channel. And I will see you guys later for Bell. So how this is going to go, it's going to be a long weekend. Next up is Bell Collective. Then I need to go and finish episodes 3 and 4, actually. 3 and 4 of WandaVision. I'm going to review that. Then we will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we will be reviewing the Wendy Williams movie tonight. And we will also, Real Housewives of Atlanta is up on Sunday. All right, you guys. Long weekend, huh? But I'll see you guys later. Bye.